I said that when we next went to the people, that not only would we...
So APEC basically stands for the Asia Pacific Economic Community and was founded in 1989 with a sense that the Asia Pacific region was going to be the most dynamic part of the global economy. It was an Australian former Prime Minister that basically put it on the table saying that we need an organization that helps countries work together in terms of deregulation, harmonizing policies, and building more economic synergy. It's laid the groundwork for other trade agreements, whether it's the Comprehensive Progressive Trans-Pacific Partnership or the Regional Comprehensive Economic Partnership, RCEP. So it's laid the framework for new agreements and to help many countries develop and to open up markets. And I think that this is really, it was the main purpose of APEC, and it continues to be important. But as we think about where the world is today, nobody wants to globalize. We're actually seeing what we call a balkanization of our international economy, with China being a bloc, the United States being a bloc, probably the EU as being a bloc. And APEC is having to rethink what is actually their function when there's such severe and increasingly deepening geoeconomic and geopolitical competition between the big players, the United States and China.
I've always found our discussion straightforward and frank, and I've always appreciated it. Mr. President, we know each other for a long time. We haven't always agreed, which was not a surprise to anyone, but our meetings have always been.
The momentum behind APEC of creating shared standards and shared regulations and deregulating actually is moving in the opposite direction. And this creates real challenges for the members today. Do they update the APEC software, or do they add new members and fundamentally say, okay, it's not only the software, we need new hardware to deal with the new realities of US-China competition and so many new consequential players.
一是从高速增长转为中高速，特别是来自于企业家，来自于预计未来10年中国对外投资，中国经济增速会不会进一步回落，能不能爬坡过坎，风险确实有，但没有那么可怕。
So the side meeting with CEOs at the APEC meeting is important because, of course, APEC is about creating economic synergy, deregulating economies, creating harmonizing policies, and businesses are the immediate benefactor of those those changes. So they're there to talk about what they need to do to increase their business and increase the commerce and increase their profitability, which trickles down to ordinary people within the region. So this is one of the big reasons why it's there. They get direct access to leaders, but leaders also get direct access to CEOs and the concerns that they have in terms of the obstacles and challenges to business within the APEC region. Depending on which country it's hosted at, they wear local clothing as a top. So if it's Singapore or Indonesia or Vietnam, they'll wear whatever the local costume is. And it signifies unity. It signifies that they're all part of the same family. And it signifies that they're committed to respecting each other's culture and finding ways to cooperate on trade and deregulation and building more synergy within the economies.